Hello Year 5 and 6, and today's date is Tuesday the 7th of July. So yesterday we looked at reliable internet sources and what information we can and cannot trust. Hopefully you had lots of ideas on that. So today we're going to look at something called empathy. And can I explain what empathy is and how I can show it? So you're going to need a pen again and something to write on as we work through the slides together, because you will need to pause and make some notes. Now your notes are going to help you with the information you need to make a poster on how you can show empathy. So we're looking out for the ways that we can show empathy and obviously what empathy is. So that's what you want to be making notes on. Okay, so make sure you're ready for that. Okay, obviously we can't have a class discussion, but you can have a think about what is empathy. Okay, so empathy, you might know, is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Okay, and then we've got something called sympathy. Now we don't want to mix the two up because it is different. So what is sympathy? Well, sympathy is when you have feelings of pity for someone's misfortune. Okay, so empathy and sympathy are not the same thing. Okay, so let's have a look. So sympathy, I'm sorry you are in pain. Empathy would look like, I can feel your pain. So it's kind of, the difference is with the empathy, you are actually putting yourself in that person's shoes. You are seeing it from their point of view. Whereas sympathy, you are, you're not happy, but you're sorry that they are in pain, but you're not really feeling it from their point of view. Okay, now if you just have a think to yourself, can you think of an example of when you have experienced empathy? So when have you really felt and understood what someone is going through? Can you think of a situation where that has happened? And can you give an example of when you have experienced sympathy? Okay, so an example of when you've felt sorry for somebody. Right, okay, we're going to go through the following slides and we're going to decide whether the situation is demonstrating empathy or sympathy. Okay, so we were very sad for the victims of the floods. Okay, so we were very sad. Is that showing empathy or sympathy? Okay, I'm going to say sympathy because we're not actually in their shoes. We're very sad that this has happened, but I don't think we're seeing it from their point of view. So sympathy. Okay, during a soccer game, a boy fell and broke his arm. His friend said to him, I really hate that this has happened to you. What do you think there? Empathy or sympathy? Not so much feeling sorry, maybe empathy. Because I think he's feeling what that person, obviously not the pain, but really annoyed and upset that they have got a broken arm. Because I think if it happened to you, you'd be feeling like that as well, a bit angry and I hate that this has happened. So showing empathy. Okay, while driving home from school, we saw a broken down car. We felt sorry for the people waiting for help. Okay, feeling sympathy. And when reading about the floods of North Queensland, the teacher said, "It makes me really sad to hear that this has happened." And you can see she's imagining it as well. So I think she's feeling empathy. Okay, what is empathy? What is sympathy? Okay, so this is where you may want to take some notes. So, what is empathy then? So, empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. Some people find understanding others very difficult and may not always react in the way people might like them to. So when you don't react in a way that supports someone else's emotions, as they hope you will, it can cause problems. People can feel like you don't care, that you don't understand them, that you don't have anything in common with each other, and that you don't like them. Now, I do see that happen in friendship groups, where some of you have not had the support that you felt your friend should show you. So maybe they weren't showing you empathy. Okay, so remember the poster that we're going to be doing at the end is how we can show empathy. So you need to listen carefully for the ideas and maybe pause and make a couple of notes. So how can we show empathy to others? It is important to move close to the person and give them your full attention. In moving closer to someone, you are showing that person that they are important to you and that you are there to support them. You are giving them your undivided attention, aren't you? So listening carefully. Make sure you stop doing whatever you were doing and don't let yourself be distracted. If you become distracted and start doing something else, that person is going to feel like you don't care about their feelings. And this can be more hurtful than not listening in the first place. Join in with them when they are having fun and share time with them, laughing and playing. Having fun and laughing creates a special bond between people and can help you to understand how the other person is feeling. Okay, that's why we have our friends. We have fun with them, don't we? And we share time, we play games, etc. Asking someone else's opinion is really important. So when somebody asks you for your opinion, you know that they value and respect you. This is showing real empathy for that person, as it can help you understand what they are feeling and why they are feeling it. So if somebody is asking your opinion, I mean, that is quite a special thing to have. You know, it means that they really value and respect what you've got to say. So that is a nice one. Be open and honest. When you are talking to someone, make sure that the person you are talking to knows that you are being truthful and kind. This will help them to feel good about themselves and will support your friendship and relationship. Think about the way you speak to that person. Is it gentle and friendly voice, or is it an aggressive and loud voice? How we talk to people is just as important as what we say to people. Give praise to someone for doing something well. Everyone likes praise and being told that they have done a good job. Be honest though in your praise of others. You will be able to share that happy emotion with them. Okay, and it means more if you're truthful. If you're saying that somebody does, oh, well done, well done, well done, well done all the time, it kind of loses its value, doesn't it? So, you know, if you're honest in your praise and truthful, it means a lot more. So the key to showing empathy is to be honest and thoughtful. If you can do this, you can understand and share the feelings of others. Okay, so using that information, I would like you to make a poster on how you can show empathy. So here's an example. Okay, I help those who need it. I feel and understand other people's sadness. I am a kind person. I can stand in other people's shoes. I look after animals and I'm gentle with nature. I care about myself and others. I am tolerant and respectful of difference. Now that's a really important one because we're not all the same. We are all different. And it's being tolerant and respectful of that that shows empathy. So there's an example of a poster. Okay, I've got another one here. What can you do to show empathy to someone else? Okay, so there's an idea. You can do speech bubbles, keep eye contact when they are talking to me. So in those notes that I showed you, there were some ideas there. Okay, so we've got that. I want to pause it, and then that is what we are doing. So it's up to you how you present it. If you want to do pictures, if you want to do speech bubbles, it's your poster. If you want to do it as a PowerPoint, however, that is absolutely fine. But what we'd like to see is how you can show empathy to someone else. Okay. Well done, Year 5 and 6. Speak to you soon. Goodbye.